Hello, welcome in. If you're new here, this is Modern Habit Collective. I talk about home design and how everyday spaces shape how we actually live and feel. Nothing perfect, just real life and the environments that we move through. I decided to welcome spring by cutting off all of my hair and dyeing it back to my natural color, and I decided to get bangs, so we'll see how this goes, but I'm liking it so far. Been out on the town a little bit this week for work in the studio designing, and it was also Valentine's Day, so the family went out for a Valentine's Day lunch, which was super nice and fun to have everybody together. So it's starting to get warmer here and really just excited about spring. So inside the house, we had a lot of the winter decor still up. So I thought it was time to go ahead and bring that down. And it was really funny because when I took everything down, I kind of left a lot of the surfaces bare and just to let the house breathe a little bit. And my son was like, "Oh, it's kind of sad not to have everything up." So that was interesting to kind of see that, sparseness in the house. But it wasn't long before I started moving towards getting all the spring stuff ready to be put up. I feel like every year I accumulate so much more seasonal items. Like this year, I have these lanterns that I found that were on sale really affordably at TJ Maxx. So I've got some storage containers in the garage, but I'm really going to have to go through my garage and just kind of clear everything out and really find some better storage. I know I keep saying that, but I'm going to have to do it soon because my items inventory keeps growing. I'm curious what kind of decor you all have in the house right now. If you kept your Christmas decorations up or some winter things, or if you've already moved towards spring, or if you don't decorate at all. I'm just curious to see what you all have going on. So we've been in this house over 15 years, and most of the appliances were original to the house when we moved in. So we had had our dishwasher forever. So it finally clunked out, and we got a new one this week. So that's been kind of neat because it runs really quietly. So that's a change in the house. My very favorite part of spring is the flowers and all of the bright colors. So excited to put some of the things around the house with those in it. I think I'm going to try to fight the urge to go buy more spring items. I bought, like I said, a lot of things for winter. I've got these flannel pillows, and I think that they can work for spring too. So I'm going to fight the urge to go buy all the beautiful spring flowers and bring them into the house. So instead of doing that, I'm going to use what I have here, and I'm just going to focus on cleaning up the space and reusing some of the items that I have here and see what we can do with all of that. I find that a lot of the blue and white items that I have in the house also work really well for spring. Sometimes I pull them out for the Christmas decor, but they blend really nicely with the lavenders and lilacs that I have. So I think that's what we're going to go with and just see, how much we have and what we might possibly need to buy, and just go from there. There are two main areas in my house that I always start with when I am, accessorizing and those are my mantle and my dining room table. So the mantle especially, that one is the focal point of the entire house. You walk in and that's the first thing you see. And also it's white and our walls are white, so it kind of fades into the background if we don't have anything going on over there. The spring florals really make a big impact too. So I have a big collection of florals, and that's usually also the first thing that I pull out. And these yellow flowers, it's actually like a native bush that grows down in the south here. So these are always just really spectacular. So I decided to start with those and some, lavender. Like I said, I'm doing the blue and white. So I pulled in a rustic cutting board on the mantle, and we're just going to fill in with some baskets and some greenery. I have some candlesticks too to try to even out the mantle, and like I said, just to kind of fill it in and make it a beautiful focal point in the room. Is it starting to feel like spring where you are, or is it still cold? So I'm not really sure if it's too early for spring. It might be, but we are getting daffodils are coming up down here. So it's really starting to warm up and feel a lot like spring. And I tell you, I am ready. I am excited to get outside and breathe in the fresh spring air. My favorite spot to decorate though is my dining room table. So a lot of my furniture that I have in the house, I've probably told you before, was my grandmother's. So this is a table that it does have a leaf in it, so it can sit 6. It's a little bit smaller than what we used to have in here, but again, the nostalgia of the table just makes it so perfect and my absolute favorite. So it has this nice cover on it too with like a vinyl material. So that's really nice too, because actually the table probably needs to be refinished. For the tabletop, we're going to use a lot of pots and things that you would think of for spring. I have some spring looking candles that would smell really nice to go up there, and lavender bouquet that I bought at Hobby Lobby, I think last year. And I have a runner just to kind of ground everything together on the tablescape, and then pulling some more of the faux florals in. I have one that I picked up that was very affordable and, just adds a little bit of character and spring to the area. So I'm just going to weave that around the whole tablescape just to kind of make it look cohesive. We are going to pull out the full table setting for this, and the plates that I'm going to use again they're blue and white, and I have used them for Christmas before because they are actually a china set that my mother and father got when they were married that have been handed down to me. So very precious and perfect for the decor that we're putting together with the blue and white. Goes perfectly with the lavender. So I'm going to keep it as a full table set and maybe have a meal here this weekend or something. A formal meal with the family would be nice. Accenting the blue and white and the purples, we're going to add some of a punch of spring green for the napkins. So again, just using what I kind of have around the house, which is great. And because we have plenty of things. So I think this turned out really nice. Easy and spring. Let me know in the comments, do you ever set a full table with plates and cups and things and kind of leave it for decor? Or do you just have a, plant or something in the center that you keep on the table? I'd like to know. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you're enjoying the season and you have lots of flowers that are coming up, or if not, that they will be soon. And I just appreciate you visiting with me. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Bye.